Do you need a green screen but don't have the space or can't afford one? Then you need Personify Chromacam. This program will allow you to use your laptop webcam or any other webcam that you may have with a green screen effect. It's available for free to use forever with watermark, or you can buy the Chromacam Pro for a one-time fee of $30. Check it out in the description below. Hey guys, welcome to Random Fandom. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to make your Samsung Galaxy Note 10.1 stylus more sensitive. And to do that, you will need a multi-tool, perhaps, with a small knife and a small flathead screwdriver. Anything that you can just wedge into the side here of the pen, into the side button, and pry it off carefully with should work. But you just reach in there and then you tilt it and then pry it up. It should come out with a little snap, and it should be pretty safe to do. As long as you don't fling it across the room or be too harsh with it, it shouldn't break. Now inside you will have two potentiometers, so that's the two things right underneath my finger. And they're silver colored and you can see it reflecting off pretty well. What you want to do to adjust the sensitivity on how hard you write is you want to turn the one closest to the back end of the stylus, so the part that you do not draw with. You want to turn it counterclockwise to make it more sensitive, or clockwise to make it less sensitive. To adjust the distance from which your pen is detected by the tablet, so like this, you want to turn the other one same direction, so counterclockwise more sensitive, clockwise less sensitive. And you want to leave the button off. You want to do your test first to make sure that you have it all set up the way you want. So I'll do a quick test here on my tablet with a light line and a heavy line. Now, if you think you might need to, you can reboot your tablet. So I'll go ahead and I'll do that. And I'll put my cover back on my stylus. But I've already had mine adjusted, so I don't need to do any more with the adjustments. But the side with the tab on the button that's sticking out, the little tiny tab, goes back in towards the side with the tip, so it faces, kind of like your stylus. You have the little tiny tip here, you have the little tiny tip on the button as well, so you can see it kinda, just barely, but it goes in there flat just like that, and then you press down to secure it in place. It should snap in place, and then you can move it around and it won't come off. But while my tablet is finishing rebooting, I have another device to talk about, and it is the disc type stylus that I got on Amazon. It may have cost me less than $5. There'll be a link in the description below on where you can get this stylus, and it works with your phones that don't have a active stylus. So like the Razer phone, for example, it doesn't work with my S Pen but you still want to have kind of precise input, you can have that with a disc stylus. Now it won't be pressure sensitive, and it won't have palm rejection like the active stylus can, but it should work fairly decent. So I've opened up Infinite Painter on my Razer phone, and I'll just use my finger and I'll draw my channel logo. I'll make the line bigger so that you guys can see easier. So there is my logo drawn with my finger. It looks decent, but we'll try again with the stylus and we'll see if it looks any better. Alright, so it looks a little bit better than my finger. It's a little bit more precise, but it's not like an awful lot more precise. Now it is easier for you to see what you're doing though. And as you can see, the tip of my finger is a lot bigger than the tip of the stylus. So that is that there for you to see. But it's cheap, and it will also help you keep your screen cleaner, because you won't be smudging your oils from your hand all over your screen, and it'll be a much nicer experience, although not perfect. But back to the Samsung stylus. With our simple test of drawing some light squiggles and some heavy squiggles. You can see that the bottom is quite a bit thicker and more visible than the top one in this video, but there you go. So this has been tuned up. It works a bit nicer, and it's more responsive, and it feels generally a lot better to use now. But I stumbled across how to do this when I was looking at ROMs for my tablet. This is a now like 6-year-old tablet, so it's pretty old, and the ROM on it is old. I mean, the latest update for it is, I think, 4.4 Kit Kat, which is like very old. And I'm just looking for some updates, and I came across someone's post where they posted an article that shows how you can make it more sensitive. But so now we have a video guide on how you can do that. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, because YouTube doesn't want to show subscribers my content anymore unless you click on that bell. And until next time, peace.